Hello and welcome to Digging the Coast.
3, 6, 5.
I'm not alone, I'm not alone, I'm not alone. I'm with Shallow Shoveler Shane. My bestie, I'm with my bestie. It is day number...
3, 6, 5.
No, you've got to do hand signal, it don't work otherwise.
I've done that.
No, do it again. It's day number...
3, 6, 5.
Yeah, speed it up next time. So, I've been doing this trip literally for...
365 days.
No, you've got to do hand signal.
No.
365 days. 365 days on the road trying to raise money for charity. And this is the final day. Day number
3, 6, 5.
And here we are, back where we started. Me and Shallow Shoveler Shane. I have to say, well, I've got a lot to say. I suppose I'll just say it as we go along. But for now, thank you all very much for watching this video. Thank you all very much for watching all the rest of the videos in the last year. Now, we're going to kick on, and we are going to find gold today. Do you reckon?
No.
You've spoilt my video. You've spoilt my video before it's even started. So yes, I feel like I've let you all down a bit in the last week. I haven't put a video up. I stayed in Whitby for 3 days. Stayed in some amazing places. I told you Mazzy had put me up in a... What was it? Like a goth Dracula type place. And it was pretty amazing, it was. I had 3 great days in Whitby. But it was a weekend and it was hot. And it was busy. It's the children's summer holidays. So every time I went out, you're literally this close to somebody. You're just walking like this down the street. There was no way I could make a video. You know, I am confident. I am confident in front of a camera, but I'm not that confident that I'll just pick a camera up and film myself in front of hundreds of strangers. So I didn't get to film in Whitby. And then we've been trying, haven't we? We've been to Scarborough a couple of times. And we eventually did get into a museum, but then I realised I've already put it in a video. If there's anything worth showing from when we went there, I'll put that in now. So, we've just entered, it's the Rotunda, R-O-T-U-N-D-A, Rotunda Museum in Scarborough. Quite excited because I've tried to get in loads of times in the past and it's been shut. I've just realised I've been here before. Shane, I've already been here. I've done all this.
My first.
It's your first time, so we'll just have to take the mickey out of him because I'm sure I've shown you this museum in the past. And I'll be showing you the same things. I feel really embarrassed now. What a waste of time if I've already been here. So let's just take the mickey out of Shane.
Don't bother.
I don't know what that is, but it looks like the teeth of a dinosaur. Now, a little bit of a story for you. I've had a wiggly tooth for 3 days. Finally came out last night. And it was tiny. I was expecting it was just like a fraction of a tooth. But it came out, and I feel a lot better now.
Waiting for fairy.
Waiting for fairy, yeah. Shane told me to put it under my pillow. I don't know what's going to happen to it, but it says the going rate for a tooth is what? £1?
£1.
£1. Well, it's just like a fraction, so I'm reckoning maybe 10, 20 pence. We'll wait and see tonight when the tooth fairy comes. What are these called, Shane? Are they ammonites?
Yeah, I believe so.
Ammonites, right. Well, I had an ammonite. Don't know if you know that. I bought one in Whitby when I was about 8 years old. A very tiny one. Tiny little ammonite. Like something off there. And my uncle was an engineer and I got him to drill a hole in it so I could wear it on a necklace. And I looked fantastic and I felt really good for about a week. And then it snapped and I lost it. Why are you smiling? There's nothing to smile about.
You're funny, Dad. You're just funny.
History was lost.
Yeah. It lasted a week.
And I lost my ammonite. It was 430 million years old, if I remember.
And it lasted you a week.
It looks just like one of them. Can't remember seeing these in the past. It says they're from the 1700s. Look at the condition. They're from the Napoleonic Wars. Shane, I've finally found something pretty cool to talk about. There's a man here, and he was an inventor. He didn't invent anything exciting. He did something to do with steam and gliders. Sounds boring, but he was from Scarborough. But what is exciting is these teeth. Now, these were his teeth. But do you know how he made them? They are from, where did I just read it? Hippopotamus teeth. He grinded down hippopotamus teeth to make his own dentures. That's pretty cool. That's the best invention he ever did, far better than his steam and his gliders and rubbish like that, because that's boring. Right, Shane, what do you think these are?
Snowshoes.
Snowshoes. And what year do you think they're from, without looking at the sign?
17.
17? What do you mean 17?
1700s.
The 1700s. Actually, they're from the 1800s. But that ain't a bad guess. You did correctly say they are snowshoes, but they are from the 1800s, which I knew. You didn't. I win. 1-0. I am a professional, yeah. This is how I remember I've been here before. You had this big spine thing off this dinosaur thing. They're calling it a dinosaur, but it's just a deformed whale with a very long neck. And then over here you've got the Grishthorpe man. Can you remember? Only a diehard fan would remember this. But I've told the story here before, and I've brought you back. I feel stupid. Okay, Shane, so you're in the section now. You know who this is?
It's the Grishthorpe man.
The Grishthorpe man. Tell me all about him, please. Tell us about him.
He had arthritis.
He had arthritis in his neck, that's true.
Yeah.
Anything else?
He was size 9.
Size 9? What do you mean he's size 9?
Shoe size 9.
Ah, well, you're actually wrong, because 60% of my viewers are American. He's a size 10 in America.
Yeah, but we're not in America, are we?
Well...
We're in Scarborough, in the UK.
No, he's a size 10. You've got to go with the majority. He's a size 10, American, US, shoe size. Go on, anything else you can tell me about him?
Quite skinny.
Well, I don't think he is skinny. I think his ribs are very protruding there. He had a big chest. Do you know how he died?
Because I usually put it always in the same place. And
Sorry? He did stop breathing, yeah, but do you know how he actually died? He had a brain tumour. He had a brain tumour and he died. And this is what they found him in. This was the lid of the coffin, if you like. The base they have got in the basement of the museum, I believe, but they've never put it on display, which annoys me, because the last time I was here was obviously 1-2 years ago, and they've had time to get it out, and they haven't. And these are some objects they found with him, I believe, which... I don't know, I don't find that interesting because I've seen them before. Shane's been really boring. He's putting headphones on and listening to everything about rocks. You know, there's a rock there, and Shane's just stood there listening to some dude talk about rocks.
Footprints.
Footprints. But this is what annoys me. You don't have to listen, just ask me the questions. I know all the answers, I've been before.
Yeah.
Here you've got some dinosaur footprints. So what you've got to do, you've got to see which of these shapes that will fit in.
No.
Well, it will. Let me show you, look. Goes in there like that.
Oh, yeah. Like that. See that one as well?
You said you hadn't been here before. You obviously have. You know what you're doing. So yeah, a bit of an apology, but not a massive one, because at the end of the day, I've done what I set out to do. I've raised the money. I've done a year. The only thing I've not done is dig a different beach every day. If anybody else thinks they can do it, then please do. You go raise money for charity, but I just pushed my limits too far and I failed on that one. But the overall trip, I don't feel like I've failed. He did, but I didn't. Well, you did, didn't you? You lost £1. You lost £1. What a mug. So I don't know if you remember when I was in... where was I? I was near Inverness. Near Inverness, I got some lovely, lovely presents waiting for me when I stayed in a beautiful Camden Cottages, I think it was called. Camden, I can't remember, sorry Paul, I can't remember the name. Camden Cottages or something. Loads of lovely presents waiting for me. Now there was one present and it said, you cannot open this until your last day. I've just opened it. I didn't think to start filming it until after I'd opened it. I've just opened it. Do you want to see what it is? Whoa, 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 whoa. It's kicking off again. Can you see this? It tells you it's from Champagne Deep Digger Dan. Congratulations, it's got today's date on it. Congratulations on completing Digging the Coast 365. Lots of love, Mazzy. Mazzy, thank you so much. We have drunk a bit. Well, Shane drunk most of it. I don't normally do champagne, it's a bit girly, but we will finish that off, I can guarantee. Thank you so much. Buzzing. I never expected champagne. I did expect a brass band, some like Baywatch dancers, you know, the women, not the men, and about 80 metal detectorists. I think they're on the other beach, but hey, me and Shane are all right on his own with a champagne. Thank you very much. He just found this, did Shane? And I looked behind and it is an earring. That is actually quite a nice, it's beautiful. That's going to be fine at day, I can guarantee. It looks like it's from a craft stall or something. It's very well made, it's very heavy. But it's not silver, I can't see any hallmarks, but that is beautiful. Ugh, well done. Shallow shoveler Shane.
Cheers.
You're on form, pal.
Come on, let's get to it, Sam.
Okay. My first good signal of the day. It says it's near the surface, but it is a good signal. And I'm a professional. I'm not shallow. I'm not called Shane. I know what I'm talking about. It's not near sig. Oh, it is. It's there. No. No. Oh, what's going on? It's it's a big piece of iron or something. Oh, the signal were too good, man. What's that? Oh my God, is that a bomb? Or is that from a... What? What a good signal, though. Scaffolding. Is that what you think it is?
Scaffolding clamp.
A scaffolding clamp. I'll tell you what, up to me please. It probably is a scaffolding clamp because for at least a year, probably 2 or 3 years, they were redoing the beach, making it safe, and I don't know what they were doing really. And it was all, they were all scaffolding and oil rigs and stuff here. And that's probably from them. Never mind. Still some treasure to be found on Digging the Coast 365. So not keen on this beach. It's not producing.
Where's my pound? Dad?
What?
Where's my pound?
Oh, shut up about your pound, man. God, that's a year ago. Are you going to really put our relationship in jeopardy over £1?
I'll think about it.
Okay, I've got a signal on the surface here. The problem is we're having to share a spade because I've lost one spade on the trip and I've lost my little hand digger on the trip. We've literally got one spade between me and Shane, and he's up there talking to some dude. No idea what about. So I'm just going to have to try and use my hand and hope it's not deep and hope it is a gold ring. Yeah, I'm going to get mucky nails, I know it. Now, I was talking about mucky nails earlier in the trip. I keep getting them. And I've decided it's because I metal detect. It's not for any other reason. It's literally, I metal detect and it makes my fingers mucky. I thought it was a disease, but I was wrong. I don't know what this is. It's like pipey. Can you see them lines there? I don't know. I need a shovel to get that out. So I've got it out because Shane's joined me. Now the guy we was just talking to, Shane, I said to Shane, what did he have to say? And Shane says, oh, we were just interested in what I'd found. And I says, well, you didn't tell him you found 2 pence then, did you? He says, well, obviously, yeah. Shane, first rule of metal detecting, if you only find £2 pence, you don't tell anybody because you just look like a right scuffer on a beach, not finding anything and looking stupid in a flat cap. But yeah, it's come over with the spade. I've dug this out and it's like some kind of comb. What do you reckon that is, Shane?
Bottom of an engine.
Bottom of an engine?
Yeah.
On a beach?
Yeah. Definitely.
What, like a World War II engine?
They're cooling fins.
Cooling fins? Oh, it's off
Like-
a dolphin. It's off a dolphin. Look at that. Back end of a dolphin in metal. Get in. This is what you get when you come with shallow shovelly Shane, you see. You end up digging signals which aren't proper signals because he's rubbish. He's not a professional. You know, Shane's good at some things, and in fact Shane has made something a little bit special for his next trip. But you won't see that until my next trip. Well, until I announce it, which will be maybe in 2 weeks' time. But to know about the next trip, you have to be subscribed to the new channel. I can't emphasise this enough. I haven't got a problem with going down from... I'm still going to have the Deep Digger Dan channel. I haven't got a problem from going down from almost 250,000 subscribers to 3,000 or 4,000 subscribers. I really haven't. But I do have a problem with people who just don't seem to realise they have to be subscribed to my new channel. There's a click on the little eye up there, or I think it's up there, the little eye, or it's in the description as well. You can click on it there and just subscribe to the channel. That's all you have to do, and then you'll be able to see everything I get up to on this trip and the next. Shane, there's nothing in here. Yeah, it's gone down to a rubbish signal now. It was in its 20s and now it's number 4. I'm not even going there. I'm not. Just turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off. You're making me look stupid. Well, I just got quite excited then because there's a crowd of, I would say, about 50 people down there, and they're all around something. And I was saying to Shane, is that like a whale or a dolphin which has washed up? But the closer we're getting to it, the more wheelchairs I can see. So I'm thinking it's some kind of wheelchair surfing, disabled people surfing or something. So I was excited. I'm not so much now, but I have found a jellyfish. It's not the best, admittedly, but it's a jellyfish. Shane's just found 2 pence and he really thinks I'm coming over to film it. Shane, I'm not interested in 2 pences, I'm really not. I want to know what's kicking off over there with them people.
Go have a look.
I want you to go have a look.
No, you go have a look.
You have a look and I'll film it. Is that what you just found?
Yeah.
2 pence, well done, congrats. I certainly didn't want to finish early on my last day. I really wanted to put all the effort in today. I just don't like it. I hate it. I absolutely detest it. Metal detecting on beaches now. I've had enough of it. I'm never ever doing it again. And the last straw is, the last thing we've found is a sanitary towel on the floor in the middle of the busiest beach in Bridlington. So I've had enough. What we're going to do now is meet up with my mother, my stepdad, my cousin and little Molly, Shane's daughter. Shallow shoveler daughter. And, oh, by the way, I don't know if you know this about Shane. He's been staying at my caravan, as you will now see.
In America. And I thought he had the talent to. Well, I don't think I know he did.
Yeah, I've had to put up with that. So we're going to call that it, and we're now going to spend some time with the family. We're having like a family meal to celebrate. Got to excuse me, I'm slurring my words a bit because of all the champagne. Can't help it. I don't drink champagne, so I wasn't expecting it to hit me so quickly. Anyway, we're going to meet the family, have a meal, see what happens this afternoon. If there's anything funny, we'll add that to the video. If not, I'll give you a proper goodbye later on. The guy is amazing. Need more time. And I want you to know that my mind made up now.
Lost your faith in the summertime. Keep it down. Stop raining. The sky all day is as black as night. But I'm not complaining.
Look at the beautiful meal they've just bought me for the end of my journey. Go, girl! Don't twerk! You can't twerk in my videos! You're 9 years old, for God's sake!
Well done, Daniel.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I've got a card. I've got a card. Congratulations, yay, so proud of you, you're the best. It doesn't say I'm fantastic. It doesn't say you're fantastic. This is from my cousin Jamie and Miss Shane and my Molly. Here's Molly. You can show Molly, can't you? Hello, Molly. Thank you very much. You should feel great right about now. Good for you. Well done, Dan. What a great job. Come on, get in. Love, Shane, Jamie and Molly. Well, thank you very much. So, it is time to talk about the charity for the very last time. People who have donated since my last video. Here we go. Sharon Benjamin, $100. Thank you very much, Sharon. Stuart Wiggins, or Wiggy as we know him. Funnily enough, Wiggy is on a game, a computer game we play called Boom Beach. I'm in it, Wiggy's in it, and Shallow Shoveler Shane holding the cameras in it, and Wiggy has just donated £10. Thank you very much, Wiggy. Stuart. Frank, £10. Jesper, £20. Mark and Eileen, £20. Peter Jowett, $30. Mark Arnold, £10. Janet and Simon Clark, £10. Deepest, Darkest Goths of Whitby, £16.66. Roald Hansen, £10. Johnny No Mates, £10. Nick Wright, £10. Wayne, Lisa and the 5 Horrid Kids, £10. And Gron Metier, €30. And one last one, and I was so impressed with this, I really was. We've had some big donations from 2 or 3 people on this trip. But this one's, it's not as big, but it means a lot to me. From Didzy, an army veteran of 22 years, I think he's from America. And he's donated 1 month of his army pension, which is £390. So I'm guessing he donated $500, I'm not sure. But did say, good on you, pal. Really good on you. So that's all the donations since my last video, which brings us to the total. We're getting on to the total of the entire trip now. £52,406.19. But it doesn't stop there. Then you've got to add the gift aid, and what we raised for the YHA, the Youth Hostel Association, and what we raised for the YMCA charity shop. We have raised between what you have raised, okay? Are you ready for this? Are you excited? Oh, he's trying to be like a videographer type thing. We have raised in 365 days. Drum roll, please. You could have used your mouth like.
Oh no, I'm not.
Well, I'll do it. £56,007.62. Absolutely buzzing. £56,000. That's well over £1,000 per week. I am so proud of all of you. Thank you so much for all your donations and making this trip worthwhile. If the donations didn't come in, I wouldn't have carried on the trip. I've pushed myself to my limits, I really have, to continue this all through the year. And it's all because of you guys who have donated. So massive thank you. I'm sure Rays of Sunshine will be absolutely delighted to have all the money they have. We've made, I think, well, 55,000 wishes come true for very seriously poorly children. So that, my friends, is the very end of Digging the Coast 365. It's all over. It's all over. I can't believe it. I just don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do. Well, I do know what to do, actually. I've got a massive trip planned. I'm just working on the details, on the website, etc. It's going to take me a couple of months, probably, to get it all right this time. But I'd just like to give a huge thank you to everybody who's donated, everybody who's watched, everybody who has put me up, everybody who's sent money to support me personally as well, because there has been a few who have. A massive thank you to Mazzy in particular. I would have quit this trip in about October, November last year if it wasn't for Mazzy. She's just helped me out so much. But yeah, thank you all so much, everybody who's looked after me. And I've really had a good time. I've really enjoyed the last year. And yeah, looking forward to the next one. So, for the very last time, guys, thank you for watching on Digging the Coast 3, 6, I'm getting emotional, 5.